My God, my God, my God. We just got out of seeing Dave Chappelle. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call it life changing, but I would definitely say for this moment in history, it is life changing. Now, let me just break this down to you right here, right? Okay, if you've ever seen the Dave Chappelle 846 special on Netflix, right? He's at this barn outside, dude, in the woods. He's been doing comedy shows there for a while, and we just got out of seeing one of those super limited. Like, how many people do you think were there? I'm gonna call it 300 tops.
Is that?
I'm gonna call it like 150 in pairs because this was socially distanced, dude, to the max. I mean, like, they had spray painted circles and every set of chairs, they were like folding chairs. It broke my ass. Flat ass the whole time, dude. Yo, no, seriously, dude, right? So, let me just start at the beginning here. All right, so we go to see Chappelle in this cornfield, right? So we go out to the thing. There's not a lot of cars, but everybody's tailgating. We're getting wasted. We're drinking and we're smoking. And then next thing we know, there's this chick, and she's like you can tell she's a cop, right? Because you call her she's a cop because you saw the badge and shit. Yeah, she had a badge for cop, but she was super chill. She was just like, yo, no cell phones. They really didn't care if you brought in like Chiba, but they certainly cared if you brought in a cell phone. So I could get no photos of this for all of you. But anyway, so we go in, right? It's Corona fucking obstacle course, right? You gotta do this, and temperature check, and swabs, and here's a mask, right? It was just like, all right. So we got inside, and it's general seating. First come, first serve. You pick your seats, right? So I didn't even realize that there were seats right. I'm talking right 5 feet from the goddamn microphone stand at the pavilion where fucking the comedian's gonna be standing, right? I was like, let's sit here. My lovely, beautiful, loving, eternally awesome wife was like, no, there's 2 chairs over here. Those 2 chairs were no shit. They were like, here's the steps, right? Ding. And our chairs were, we were standing on Dave's dick. They're like right here. Okay. So we know we're in for some shit, right? And we held on to those sheets. We held on to the sheets as hard as we could. We held on to that shit. We held on to that shit. Those seats as hard as possible. Shit, seats, I've been partying all night. So pardon the parlance of our times. No, listen, right? So I would go smoke, chill out, she'd ever come back. Sarah would go smoke and chill out, come back, shit, right? And then it started, dude. I mean, like, this is a beautiful wooden pavilion, right? With the gigantic C, the Chappelle C. I got this shirt right here, right? You know the Chappelle C? It's here on the shirt, right? This motherfucker was in neon, right at the peak of the front of the pavilion barn, dude. And all of a sudden, dude, it opens up. No open micer, no announcements. The DJ, because the whole time was DJ and shit, right? Dave Chappelle just motherfucking walked out, MC'd the show himself, right? His show had like multiple guests. Dude, but his opening set was like, what'd you call it, 15 minutes? It's about 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was probably about 15.
It's about 15 minutes straight new Chappelle
and the DJ
material.
Needs to get fucking, that because he was fucking...
No, that DJ, he said his name, but I forget, dude. So Chappelle comes on, he starts doing his thing, right? And we're like feet from the man. The man looks better in person, like healthier. And like, dude, not a wrinkle on the motherfucker, dude. Like, I got my
black don't crack, motherfucker.
Dude, black don't crack. Seriously. He was looking fit and trim, and it came right out. And he mentioned the fact that these pavilion shows that we get here in Ohio, there's a zoning commission fucking hearing to stop these from happening on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, right? So all the jokes are about fuck the farmer. Fuck the farmer nearby because he don't like the noise and shit, right? Because it's getting all fucking crazy and shit up in there. Okay.
He don't like black folk in his neighborhood.
Dave called it that. He really did. He was like, yo, we got a little bit of the R word. The schism. But no, for real, right? So who's the first one? Michelle Wolf?
Yes.
Okay, so the first comic to come on after Dave, like he's 1520, dude, is Michelle Wolf, dude. She's from like Seth Meyers and like all types of shit. Like you've seen her before, dude. And she was good. It was a little bit repetitive material than her before, but because we were bumping mics, yeah, with Jeffrey Ross, fucking David Tell, since we were right up front. Oh, dude, she was hungry for front rowers. She was hungry, dude. Dude, next thing I know, she's asking what my business is. And I'm like, I own an S Corp. I employ things. I do things. Things are things. She thought I said, I'm an S Court, not S Corp. Dude, I gave that bitch 10 minutes of material. Like,
I was like, yes, I missed it.
And then next up was Mo.
Yes.
I can't even say his full name because I will butcher it to fuck, dude, man. The Palestinian stand-up, dude. Fucking, yo.
Beautiful.
He came out beautiful set.
Fucking beautiful.
The energy level of Mo's set was insanity, right? Now, in between fucking Michelle and Mo, Dave came back out. And then after Mo, Dave came back out again. And he was extending stuff, right? And then out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, with no ado, Dave Chappelle was just like, and now a headliner, Louis C.K. Louis C.K.? Louis C.K. I ain't seen this motherfucker do a damn thing in a minute. Because, you know, that whole jacket off for the women, I'm coming in the fucking fern shit, dude, was kind of like, eh. But it was just like, it wasn't rapey, it was just jerk-offy. I don't know. So I guess Dave must have felt in his powers being the greatest living American comic right now, in, I believe, most comedy aficionados' opinions, felt that it was time for Louis to come back. Louis comes out with what? 2 pieces of notebook paper. You could see the scribbled jokes in Bic pen and just starts trying to work material. Me and my wife, being who the people that we are, being that we're in the front row, we're in like the 2 seats close to the stage.
Like,
we start fucking with him. We start fucking with Louis C.K.
Yeah.
I'm not even a Louis C.K. fan.
Right.
Like, dude, I am after the night, dude, because honestly, a little back and forth. I mean, the entire thing was like seeing somebody come back and have to work it through. This motherfucker had a TV show and shit, man, right?
It was
so he
dope
comes.
to see him walk
It was.
through his brand new material.
He was
and try it out.
Anxiety-ridden, afraid the first 5 minutes of his set, dude. But once he settled in, man, we were starting to yell stuff out, and he brought the other audience in, and he made a crowd thing. Right back in the niche, and it was actually some of the funniest shit I've ever heard Louis C.K. say in my life, dude. And then Chappelle came out, put the nail in the coffin, dude. Put the nail in the coffin, dude. And of course, you know, Dave these days gotta make it serious, man. Because it's the 1 year anniversary of those fucking Dayton, Ohio fucking shootings, the deaths, the shootings on the fucking goddamn bar strip, dude, and just everything that's going on. And we left feeling like we were a community, right?
Yeah.
That
And that's what he wanted. And that's what he said, that we are all a community and it only can happen here.
Yes.
Like this.
And it was honestly,
And
these tickets weren't cheap. Like, these tickets weren't cheap. Fucking worth it. And the greatest thing is that we live close by. So, like, we get to come back again. Because at the end, Dave said this.
That's
Oh, yeah. He said that the greatest comedians in the world, not just America's comedians, in the world, are all wanting to play the Pavilion. So we're going to get online and help
also said
Chappelle beat the zoning shit.
Because he wants it out there.
Yeah, no, Dave wants it out there. Dave's...
He wants people to know that he's doing it.
He wants people to know that Dave is doing these shows safely at the Wirrig Pavilion. I'm not even sure I'm saying it right there. In Ohio, in Yellow Springs, man. Support this man because Jim Carrey's already been here. David Letterman's already been here. We saw Louis C.K. tonight. And when Chappelle said tonight that the greatest comedians alive all want to go there, you know that he really does mean the greatest comedians alive.
And
so we need to show some support to Dave Chappelle. Dude, hand sanitizer everywhere, enforced 6 feet distance, enforced masks. But chill.
And
even when
honestly,
motherfuckers
the
were
bathrooms
drunk,
are
they
the
still weren't getting up on it. Did you see even the drunk people were still doing the 6 feet?
Oh,
it was like, because it
did.
was like
Everybody
drilled.
did.
It's like, I just, honestly, man, that's...
Everybody adhered.
That was
Nobody
the greatest
out of
night of the year,
control,
man. Next
and
to
those
Valentine's Day.
bathrooms were clean.
But, oh yeah, no, they had these super high-powered, new age porta potties that weren't porta potties.
like
They were like
trailers.
trailer, row
with
home
nice
bathrooms.
and a
I mean,
light and a
well worth
Tiled
$400. Well, it was
floor,
$350,
like,
but it was
it
like
was-
extra fees
it
and
was
stuff, and I don't know,
definitely
fucking
worth it.
so worth it. Fucking just wanted to.
And it was a beautiful night, and it was a nice time, and it's a gorgeous setting.
Oh my God. When we were walking up at the end and we got to walk back because we were so close, it was kind of hard to take in the spectacle of the actual pavilion with the neon sign and the way that it was set up with the lights and the 2 TV screens on the other side. When we were walking out, I was like, every night that Chappelle did this is a night in history. And how during the age of coronavirus to pull this shit off the way that he did.
So
this is what life is now, man. This is like, and if you can get in the groove with it.
You had little circles to stand in, and
oh no, it was honestly, it was fucking perfect, dude.
Fucked it up.
There's nothing about it that I didn't love.
Everybody was tailgating beforehand.
Oh yeah, dude, and believe me,
fucked it up.
Very ganja friendly.
Very nice.
but
yeah, and then there's a place to go smoke weed if you want.
Oh yeah, I know. But all right, go support Dave Chappelle.
Absolutely.
On Facebook at the Wirrig Pavilion. If you got like $3.75 laying around, buy some tickets. You can only buy 2. There's mad rules. No cell phones inside, so no photos, unfortunately. But remember something. Remember something in your life. Our lives are not based on our fucking phones. Thank you, Dave Chappelle. We'll wrap this video up now.
Thank you, Dave Chappelle.
What a night. Fucking what a night.